Hey, let's go ahead and get started with a love reading for everyone. I went ahead and pulled the card, so let's go ahead and get started. The overall energy is a woman here who is healing, okay? She's in this healing circle of light. You see all these hands around her. It's like they're giving her Reiki, and she is all curled up right now, and she's spending time all alone. And this card is like asking whoever this is that I'm tapping into, if you haven't already done it, it's about time for you to pull back your energy and heal so that you can come out of this at some point. This card also talks about healing, caring, and friendship. See how all these hands are around it? Also, I want to say too, later on in the reading, this also comes out and says, let your friends help you. Okay, and I'm going to get into why that is right here. So spirits, like I said what I said, this is about leaning on friends right now, especially for those of you who have been going through a really rough time. It says the power of love to change bodies is legendary, built in folklore, common sense, and everyday experiences. Love moves the flesh, it pushes matter around. It says throughout history, tender loving care has uniformly been recognized as a valuable element in healing. Larry Dossey. If healing is to make one whole and love is a path to healing, then the healing energy of a loving friendship is a sacred act. This card is an indication to either give or receive the healing energy of love. A woman appears to rest or sleep in a circle of healing light. If we could see Reiki energy as though it were radiant light, it would perhaps look like this. The flawless circle suggests perfection and completeness. Hands reach out to send help and heal. They suggest that one of the main reasons we are here is to love and heal one another. A simple touch or caring gesture from a friend can mean so much. Okay? And so I feel like someone here has been being nurtured by friends that you consider family, whatever. I feel like what you're doing is you've been needing to pull back. You went through some overwhelming experiences. And it says right here, it says, it is important to take a step back and spend some time alone. Are we noticing a pattern here? Okay. Obviously, two totally different decks. They're even shaped differently. And it says, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. I can't even make this up. And right after that, underneath that, we have the release your ex. It says the time has come to clear your energy. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you, you have come out of a really tumultuous relationship. Now, it doesn't necessarily always mean that you're just now going through divorce. This could be, relationships of any sorts. This could also be familiar. It's saying it's time for you to release the past, because underneath it, I feel like we have this children here, okay? For some of us, it's time for us to release even our children. It's time for them to step out into the world. It's time for them to go on to their next journey. And I do feel like there's been an error of codependency. For some of you, you use your children as codependency as to why you're staying in a relationship or why you stayed in a relationship, and why maybe for some of you, you're even considering of staying in a relationship for your children. But the Spirit is like, no, you need to release your ex. You cannot use your kids as an excuse as to why you stay in a toxic relationship. You're not doing your children any favors. Just FYI. So it says codependency here. So addictions are affecting your love life. So if maybe for some of you, you have children who are addicted to substances, especially if they're older and you have, they have some, mommy, daddy issues of their own. So, do keep that in mind. This is the trickle down effect. You think that it only affects you. It can affect your children too. So for a lot of you, I feel like it is really important right now that you guys take a step back. And I feel like for a lot of you, that's something you've already been doing. Because I do see that this is in the past. For some of you, again, we're all on different timelines. This could be like you just started that journey, or for some of you, you are getting ready to start that journey. So as we come to the next card out, as the overall energy, we have romance. Cupid's arrow strikes, okay? All right, in the present moment. Underneath that, we have forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, okay? This whole past stuff. Stop focusing your energy on it. It says, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. All right? So stop focusing on the past. Stop focusing on the ex. Stop focusing on all of this stuff, because at the end of the day, I do feel like for some of you, you are getting ready to fall in love with life again. I feel like you're going to have to, listen to your friendships right now. Listen, and I'm your friend. I'm here. I'll be your friend. Like, look, I do this every single day because I do love you guys and I care for you. And if this resonates, please give it a thumbs up. But it does say here about letting your friends help you. I feel like, and being around the right kind of friends, because it's within our friendship groups that we are able, when we're able to have happy, healthy, loving bonds with our friends, not people who are trying to compete after us, or always like have something negative to say about something that you're doing or something that, just let it be. Like, not those kinds of friends, unless they're like just trying to save your back. Then listen to those friends. Because maybe for some of you, you've been out of the game and out of the loop for a while. Maybe you don't even know what to expect in certain aspects. But it is saying, listen to, like what I was saying earlier, sorry, when I went off on a tangent, is when we have happy, healthy, loving bonds, then we can have a happy, healthy, loving bond in a relationship with our significant partner. And it does talk about forgiveness. And I do feel like, if we can forgive our friends for certain things, and it really depends, okay? Like, we have to be able to have a safe space within our friendship groups. And in doing so, it can actually show us what a healthy, partnership, between two lovers can be like. Because I do feel like you guys are really, truly being prepared. For some of you, once you release your ex or once you release your past, I feel like this is actually opening you up for a whole nother level, okay, of relationship. So the center of the reading says, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you now. And I think for a lot of you guys are open to even working on maybe wanting to start a friendship with someone, like opening yourself up and telling the universe, all right, I am ready for a new best friend. I'm ready for a partner. I'm ready to, get ready to walk through life with somebody. And so I almost it's like you are manifesting Cupid by doing all this work, by, going within and healing yourself, by going within and healing that inner child wound that has continued to keep you in a state of distress, and you keep ending up in the same situation, just different player in the game, because of your codependency towards your childhood. Maybe for a lot of you, you didn't have a father or mother in the home. Maybe there was a codependency that you grew up with, and you watched that in your own household. So Spirit's telling you, like, it's time for you to decide, like, can you forgive, and let bygones be bygones from the past and just learn the lessons that you have, that it's like, okay, well, I learned this from that. Because if you're still blaming other people, then you still haven't healed, and you're not in a position to be picking up a relationship in the first place. So Spirit's like, you know what? Get back to enjoying life again. We've got the playfulness. It says, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Now we've got the children here, and we've got them just out there playing and swinging and just really enjoying life. And I do want to say also, like, pay attention to the animals. I feel like the animals are also helping you heal something as your inner child wounds, are coming to the surface. So it is telling you, get out there, really enjoy life again, go out with your friends, have a good time, really just go play for a while. And I feel like when I think for a lot of you, the Cupid's arrow striking isn't necessarily a relationship. I think it's a new relationship with new friendship groups. It's putting yourself out there in your community. And I think by doing so, it's going to help you really open yourself up to new possibilities. And I do feel like there is someone from a past life. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, for some of you, this is an old friend that you're going, reconciling a relationship with. I feel like because we do have the friendship here twice, I feel like you're going to reconcile. There's something here that could heal also. This person could help bring some sort of balance into your life and teach you how to truly love yourself first. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And I feel like, what you're doing right now is you are really, truly learning a valuable lesson in all that. And it says balance. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So for some of you, this is about, again, that's why we go through the challenges even with our friendship groups. We don't break up just because we got into one tiff, right? So we don't want to do that in relationships because, again, this could have something to do with a childhood wound of abandonment, so that you're always in a state of longing for people to come back that never actually do come back. So Spirit is saying, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I'm almost getting your feelings are real and worth exploring too. So it's like, getting out there, expressing like, what do you want out of life? And really putting that loving energy into everything that you're doing, especially when you're hanging out with your friends. And it says, let go of control issues and allow the situation to unfold naturally. So it's almost like what you're being told right now is stop it with the resistance. Everybody's always in this resistance energy of like, I don't want to, and Spirit's like, no, just allow life to unfold naturally. Just put your loving energy out there, that loving vibration. And as you do, you are like a beacon of light that is going to attract it back to you. For some of you, it's like, also you need to work on your finances and career right now. Financial issues are also a factor in your love life, okay? So a lot of the time, romance without finance is a nuisance, okay? So make sure that you are making your own money. Don't expect somebody to come in and save your ass, because that is just not the case. If they have finances and they want to share and they are generous, that is awesome. But if you are just going out there and trying to get together with somebody because they have money and you think that they're going to save you, they will be gone in a heartbeat. Right? Okay, so be mindful of that. It's like, that's a nice thing, but that can't be everything. Again, it has to do with balance. We have the finances and career, and we have your love life is worth express your love. So it needs to be, and look at this right above it, it says balance. Okay, we got to balance the two of those, love and money. And that is Venus. Venus is both sides of the same coin. And we still are in Taurus season, and Venus is actually in Taurus as we speak. So for some of you, you very well could end up meeting this person at work. You could, it could, or you could meet this person definitely through either their work or your work. You could hire them to do something. You could walk into, a Home Depot. You could walk into an attorney's office. You could walk into the bank. You can, it doesn't hurt, guys. And again, you very soon clearly decide, so you are manifesting. But yes, again, we all want that stability. And really, at the end of the day, it's not about money. It's about the stability. Because, at the end of the day, when you truly love somebody, the money will always come. Because it's just how you guys operate, and you will be able to attract that back to you. So, I think at the end of the day, the time that you have taken to yourself and really pulled back with your energy, I'm almost getting like, because of that, you're not desperate. I feel like for whoever it is that I'm tapped into, you're not really desperate. I feel like maybe you're more controlling because you are like, no, it's got to be this way and this way. And I feel like, be mindful of your type, because the universe is like, I know what you like, but I also know what you need. And I also know what you like, but you don't know that you like. And then unless you're willing to experience what this new thing, this shiny new toy that we want to give you, I keep seeing these stars back here, and it's like all those wishes coming true. You know, it's everything that you are bringing into fruition. See, she's like out in the stars right now. And so I do feel like the stars are aligning. And I do feel like, you know, opportunities are definitely for, you know, all our hopes, wishes, and dreams coming true. That's what the star represents. It's Aquarius, right? And Aquarius is the star in the original Rider-Waite Tarot. And it's also about the stars aligning. So again, it's like, don't try to push through. You know, if you're not in a relationship right now and you are in the process of healing, like, do that. The reason, like, you're not being punished for not being in a relationship. It's just you haven't done all the healing that needs to be done. Don't look around at what anybody else has, because trust me, they've got their own fucking issues that they still got to work through. So, like, you know, I see people getting into relationships all the time, and I'm just like, A, I know the astrology, and B, I'm just like, you really like this person, or are you settling? You know what I mean? Just because it's the first person who actually gave you a little bit of attention. You know what I mean? So, you know, do what you got to do. To each his own. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. You guys, I love you all so much. Check out my website at thefootstepstobeast.com. And also, if you become a member, you know, the Empress or Emperor package, we've got a few packages out there. You can get readings like this before anyone else. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so much, and we will chat again soon. Take care.